Cool beans. Hi friends, welcome to Graphic Designer Reviews Blank, where I'm here to have fun, talk design, make you aware of some healthier products out there, refine my design critiquing skills, and help beginner graphic designers build a design language. Even if you're not a designer, you will have fun. And finally, use my natural judginess for good. A lot of designers have strong opinions. I guess people in general have strong opinions. But channeling that energy into reviewing products instead of people can be very therapeutic. Let me know if that's just me. Hi again, if you haven't seen any of my previous videos in this series, you should go watch them, witness my growth. Or just stay here because basically I review products in the health and wellness industry, but I don't recommend them. I'm just here to talk about what I know, which is graphic design and healthy-ish products. Anyway, let's choose a product at complete random. Completely not random. So, Bob's Red Mill grain-free paleo baking flour. I'm not sure if you're familiar with Bob's Red Mill flour or Paleo, but my surface knowledge of this company and what their brand conveys is high quality and uncompromising standards. They can be found in many health food stores, maybe all of them. I haven't been to all of them. And now I'm starting to see them in my local grocery store, my regular grocery store. How amazing. But it doesn't take away from the fact that this was $10 for a pound of flour. Definitely a splurge. And they don't just do flour, they have a bunch of options like beans, popcorn, protein bars, cereal, many of them gluten-free, many of them vegan, many of them organic. I don't usually buy Bob's, like we're friends. But my parents, my dad especially, has been eating their cereal for years. And I totally would if I wasn't poor. Benefits! All of their products are non-GMO, which is huge when we're talking about their wheat and corn products. That is a big deal. Many of their products are organic, gluten-free, kosher, and vegan. And with these standards in place, there are a few options out there that are great for those who are paleo, keto, whole-30, vegan. Amazing. So if you're not familiar with paleo, it's not pronounced paleo. That was me being a little silly. And it's not just a diet, it's a lifestyle. Essentially, our paleo ancestors were hunting for their meat and finding fruits and vegetables all around. There was no milk, no cheese, no grained foods like bread or pasta or donuts. So, present day, many of us are not hunting for food. The most I hunt and gather for is at the grocery store. And so, paleo products like this were inspired by that mindset. Not everyone is hunting and gathering anymore, but we can still eat like our ancestors. And there are whole other paleo practices like movement and intermittent fasting that paleo encompasses as a whole. But for today, we're just talking about flour. So I'm not going to put a spoonful of flour in my mouth and review it. Let's actually make something with this. I will be making pizza crust. Well, I'm gonna be making an actual pizza, but I'm using this for the base. And it's going to be really easy because I'm just following the instructions on the back of the package. So nice. Don't have to Google anything. And I don't have all the paleo compliant ingredients. It's just gonna be paleo crust and then regular toppings. moment of truth. It holds like a normal pizza. I've made pizza before where it just like fell apart and I just had to eat it with a fork. Here we go. Initial reaction is I think that it tastes really good. It's a little crumblier than a regular dough. Of course, it's gluten-free, so it's not going to have that luscious breadiness that normal doughs have. It tastes like I'm eating a healthy pizza, and you know, that's my goal anyway, so check. Amazing. So we reviewed the flour. Let's talk about the design. And before we get started, don't forget that I've made a downloadable rubric of how I rate these products based on the categories that I've made. Feel free to follow along, or feel free to print it out and review a product in your house. Does it make sense? Initially, I had this category put in place because there are just some companies I know who are making things that have no business making things. But so far, everything that I've reviewed fits the bill. It works. It's all made sense. I don't try to force it. It's completely random. I think this makes sense because it's a flour. This big giant paleo does strike me a little odd at first because in a product lineup, it is very aggressive in its differentiation. But I like it, and I like that they're filling a need for the paleo community. You saw the pizza. Giving this a big fat 5. Presentation. I love how it looks like something that you would get at a farmer's market or a feed store for people, but it doesn't look like it's lost touch or it's like out of date or anything. It looks very modern and very refined, very intentional. I don't know, it's giving me some kind of retro vibes that I can't really describe. Not that I'm comparing this to any of their other products, because that's not what this is about. But it does look very different. It looks more masculine and it conveys like strength to me. Strength and energy are the vibes that I'm getting from this package design. Let me know if you agree. On the back, it's very organized considering there's a lot of information here. And I love how it gives you suggestions for recipes. Here we have pancake and pizza crust recipes. I used the pizza crust recipe for my pizza that I had just made. Mwah! So good. It was great. I'm giving this a 4. Manufacturing and container. I guess I'll go with this name. Here is another resealable stand-up pouch with a gusset. This is the gusset. My favorite thing about this bag is actually the resealable closure. It's not Ziploc, it's not a Ziploc, but it is Velcro. What? So, I already have a bag open, and this is called Hook to Hook Velcro. Super exciting. It looks like the same thing, front and back. This was created by Velcro. I didn't realize that Velcro was an actual company. I will put a link below so you can read more about it if you want to be nerdy like that, because it's very interesting. According to the Velcro website, this closure was made for flex packs, flexible packages like this. And I don't know what other kinds of products have this closure. I've only seen it with flour. But this is awesome because when you close it, it always lines up and it takes out the dexterity and precision that other like zip close, resealable bags. So children, those with dexterity issues, or even the elderly are able to reseal this bag with ease. Amazing. It's so thoughtful. I love resealing this bag. I love the tactileness, and I really love and appreciate the innovation that Velcro's made. Moving on. Recyclability, no. They've included the recycle symbol down here. It is a recycle symbol 7 other. It's another plastic, probably not made with petroleum, so that's cool, but I don't know what it's made out of. And I can't know unless I ask the manufacturer, and we're not cool like that. Anyway, the bag is fine. I'm giving it a 4. Design and copy. There is a lot of things happening here. Not a lot of them bad, but let's break it down. I really like the hierarchy on the front. Honestly, all I care about is seeing the product name first. I literally saw this product and had 2 thoughts right away in this order. Ooh, Paleo. Oh, Bob's Rotten Mill. Amazing. And I like how the front of the label is portioned out in 3 sections. The logo, the name of the product, ideas for what to use this for. I think it's nice. The logo is more interesting than typical logos. We have this illustration of Bob, we have his signature, and we have this cute little tagline that says, "To your good health," which I think is very nice. So I can understand how that wouldn't be like super small on the top. I think it's fine that they have it large. So not including the logo or these little other logos down here, and the net weight and the tagline. There are 3 typefaces. Yay! I really like this front. I feel like it's contained, it's thoughtful, it's measured out, and the hierarchy is good. Yay. On the back, it's very simple. It's pretty much just text. Everything is lined up, everything's left aligned. Super simple. The bars are nice and equal on the back and on the front, and everything is very easy to read. I don't have a lot of suggestions. However, I do have a few nitpicky things. On the front, right here, where it says resealable package, tear here to open, there is an arrow on either side, and it's very hard to see that it's an arrow because it's in the red and there's not a lot of contrast there, so it kind of gets lost in the red sauce. And if you look really closely, the tips of each arrow don't exactly touch the end of this red bar. So just like 3 pixels. And if you look closely, you'll see that one arrow is touching the edge of this red bar, but this arrow is not touching the edge of this red bar, so just... And last thing for this, like, when you look at the arrows, like, they don't even line up with the tear mark. And something that I noticed, I don't know if this was intentional, but it's happening, so I'm gonna talk about it. This side of the grain-free ribbon doesn't have the little pointy things. So if they could just put the little pointy things right there, that'd be great. On the back, the barcode isn't really lining up with anything. I would either lift it up so it's left aligned to the rest of the text, and that's it. And I think this orange rectangle with the brown ribbon on top could just be the brown ribbon. That's just my suggestion for free, because we already have an orange rectangle. So I think that the callback from the front with this ribbon to the back is very nice, but I wish it was bigger. We could either put the brown ribbon down here or the brown ribbon up here, vice versa kind of thing. It doesn't matter. I just like the ribbon. I like the idea. It's very nice. Lastly, this green rectangle does not look centered only because of this non-GMO logo. It's making the left side look a little heavy, so I would just move it over a little bit to make it more even. I'm doing a lot of thumbs up today. I don't know why. I don't know why. And for the copy, I think it's nice. I love the little touches. Resealable package, so nice. Employee-owned company, perfecto. And this orange rectangle, mwah, concise. practical, friendly, and helpful. And I love the recipe suggestions. You saw the pizza. Can't stop talking about it. Amazing. Not a lot to say. Whoa, this feels weird. Very solid 4. EWG. Bad news. So, some of you know that I use the EWG, the Environmental Working Group website, as an actual objective scale to rate products based on how good they are for you. And it is a work in process because they don't have every product that I have reviewed, which is a bummer. Hopefully they are working towards that because I would love to see a bunch of these things on there one day. This isn't on their website, and a little sad about that, but it's not the end of the world, because with all of their information on their website and all the certifications that you see on their package, there is a lot of reason to trust this product, and I will just give it a 4 because of the certifications. Those are not easy to get, and reiterating their uncompromising quality and stuff like that. I trust Bob so much. Are you ready for the grand total? Because I'm not. I still have to do the math. 4 plus a 4 plus... I forgot how to do math.
I'm a designer, not a mathematician.
I got an 84 out of 100. 84%. I don't know if I did the math correctly.
Designer.
Let's just go with that. It's almost a B+. Well, let me know if I crushed it or if I mushed it. So if you like this video, tell your friends, and I shall see you next time.